4 runs. Those were the difference between 3 games. So, yeah, it was a good series. Good pitching today. I wanted it 2-1. I said I was tired of, pitching coach said I was tired of all the freebies and guys getting bludgeoned on the mound, and but I was hoping to be the other way. I was hoping to be 2-1 us.
Well, you got the one part right.
Just the one part. Yeah, we just didn't get a 1.
Well, what do you think about Shane's performance? It looked like he really did a good job for you. One big hit just proved to be the difference. I mean, they get an infield single from Mundell, something you don't expect with 2 outs. Just kind of rolls one down the line, and then a perfectly placed triple down the line.
Yeah, good job by Allen. He's 2-strike adjusting, and Shane was up on that pitch. Good job by Allen to drill it down the line, and we were behind, so they were going to score. I thought Shane was good. He had command and did a lot of it with one pitch. It was a good fastball, but he had really good fastball command, and he was down and threw a couple sliders that were decent later in the game. They did it with one fastball and gave us a chance, and Greg gave us a chance as well. Greg and Dylan came in and kind of did their thing. Dylan was a little rougher than usual, but should be. He's fatigued 3 days in a row. So.
And what was the decision to go to him for the 3rd day in a row? I mean, yesterday you said you didn't really want to use him on a back-to-back,
yeah,
but
I didn't have a problem using him back-to-back. So if yesterday was Sunday, he would have been in the game, in the 7th. But because we had a game the next day, you'd like to hold on to him and try and keep him for a little bit fresher and hoping that you could get an inning out of him. He threw 2 pitches yesterday, so we thought we could get another inning out of him. He said he felt fine. So.
And what do you say to the team after? Do you kind of harp on how important the very small things are? Because, I mean, even the run they score, if it's not a full count, maybe not, the Mundell scores from first?
Yeah, we probably would have been behind because he doesn't run, so he might have had an extra step on it. But, yeah, I don't know. That ball, I think he's probably scoring on that, even if it's less than full count. But I think the big part of it is the execution offensively. We're a good offensive club, and we typically are pretty tough, but we didn't adjust. Bloomquist did a good job, but he stretched the zone early on us and was out of the zone, and we didn't. It took us 5 innings before he started spitting on that breaking ball. And he's got a good one, but we were breaking our posture and swinging at balls with less than 2 strikes. That even our last couple of at-bats, we had a 1-strike count to Newell, and he reaches on an 0-1 breaking ball and puts it in play. And you shouldn't be doing that. You should be getting your swing off. And we had a lot of ABs that looked like we were in 2-strike with less than 2 strikes. And Bloomquist did a good job because he's got some spin and he's got the ability to make the ball move and drop, and it looks like it's a fastball. We've got to be able to adjust sooner than that and put some pressure on him. And I think as a coach, you might kick yourself for not bunting with Newell, and then that would be with Nesevic. That would be maybe the other thing, but he also could have rammed on the gap. So, but we've got to find a way to get that ball elevated earlier off a guy like that and adjust instead of wait until we punched out 8 times the first 4 or 5 innings.
And it just couldn't get the 2-out hit, come up clutch. You had a guy to second and third a couple times, got a leadoff guy to second after the error. Are you concerned at all about the guys not getting the big hits this weekend? Didn't really have them yesterday in the clutch spots.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of the same guys. So, yeah, we've got a couple guys that keep coming up in those situations and are struggling with that and trying too hard, and they know they've struggled with it. We got them just go up there and have a quality at bat instead of, I see some guys trying to drive in runs up there, and you can't do that. You can't try and drive in runs. That's when you grip the bat tighter and put a little too much tension on it and start swinging at stuff out of the zone. So if we could just get in and have a quality at bat, no matter whether there's runners in scoring position or not, and treat it the same, I think some of that will go away. Am I concerned? I think we've got a good club that cares and is giving effort, and we've got to get better starting pitching. And at some point, we've got to win more games too.
Yeah, how big is that? Make the series next weekend with Fullerton after you started up? What is it, 2-4 now in conference?
Yeah, we dug a little bit of a hole, and this series was a tough fought battle, and we were competitive and a tough place to win. The Hawaii series is the one that I think still bites you in the rear end, and you feel like that one hurts you. But yeah, we dug a bit of a hole for ourselves, so we got to start winning some games. I mean, ultimately,